And you are hearing chants of Buko left and right. That's how you know we are in a Tetris competition. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The 2024 CTWC. We're off to a great start. We don't see one of the players' screens. I think there might be something technical wrong. They're looking into it. Don't you worry. But he is playing.
Like we do have some folks. We'll get that tech issue sorted out right now. We may even see. Well, just, you know, the cool thing about this, Ben, we have delineated everything. All we get to do this for the next 2 hours is guide you through some professional yapping.
Some professional yapping, yeah. Right. We're going to make some anecdotes. We're going to tell some stories. We're going to shout them out when they do something cool. We're going to shame them when they do something bad. But they almost never do anything bad.
No.
They're just incredible.
Everything has been passed around. Meme is laughing right now because of the bits.
Meme is out there just operating, just operating.
And I don't know really what's going on with our score counters. We now are like 7,000, now 9,000. Yeah, they look like
something a little funky there.
Funky's going on with Nestus champs here.
In fact, all of them have very low numbers.
I think all of the Nestus champs. We're gonna have to sort that out.
So we got a few different things to work out. This is common in the beginning of a stream. We live with this. We know what Tetris is like. But as you can see, they're doing well.
So none of the scores are correct right now across any of the screens. So I let our Nestus champs operate a no, and now they're moving around. So we will figure that out. You know what? Honestly, there's a crazy thing about this thing being live that you can fix it in post, right?
You can fix it in post. Oh, can you believe that?
How do we even do that? I don't know, but we'll do it.
Now, I'm a guy, I don't know if anyone here is from your home state, but Meme is from my home state, so I am fully rooting for Meme.
That makes sense.
I'm rooting for all of you.
You're good. I'm rooting for all of them too. We do have some scores coming in now. So we have 216 on top for Hepps, Kirby 175. Kirby was in the same state as me, Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah, and then transplanted to Texas, you know. But no Alabamians in the competition that I'm aware of. And if you're out there, roll tide, but probably not.
If you're from Alabama and you're good at Tetris, please come find us. We need you.
We need you up at CTG.
Yeah, we want at least one person from every state.
That's right.
Do you know, have you ever heard my joke about Louisiana?
I have not heard your joke.
Well, you know why they're so patriotic, right?
Why are they so patriotic?
Well, they're America's biggest fan.
Oh.
Because alluvial fan for the river. This is what you're going to get from me, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be ridiculous dad jokes the whole time, unless we have something to talk about. And we kind of do. I mean, there's some imperfect... Oh, Kirby has some serious...
Kirby's
Kirby's going to top out. Oh, now I sell. Okay,
270 is good. GG.
So that gives Hepps game one.
Game one for Hepps. Awesome. Thank you. Game one for Hepps.
Meme and how do we pronounce?
Okay. Game one for Hepps.
How do we pronounce Mecex?
Mecex here at 211. Meme at 348.
Yeah. So Meme has an appreciable lead, but not undealable with. Still early. And of course, Hepps and Kirby are about to start game two. I believe Kirby and I have played online, unless there's two Kirbys.
Well, at least we're not the Smash Brothers community where everybody is Kirby.
Yeah, there are a lot of...
But there are at least 3 that I'm aware of.
Oh, so this might not be...
This is probably the one. This one's pretty
we got a tough stack for Mecex, too.
All right, we're going to go ahead and count it down up on the top. Hepps and Kirby in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
All right. Mecex is coping.
I did just hear from our Nestus technician because we swapped to the competition cart instead of the default cartridge, our special premier competition carts.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of adjustment we needed to make there for the scores to display properly. So yeah, we'll fix it in post, right?
We'll fix it in post. That's going to be our phrase.
So cut that part. I'll give you like 10 seconds of silence to loop, all right? Here you go, Ben.
Well, are we giving someone a second of silence? Or am I talking?
I think we're...
Sorry.
5-10 for Meme.
I wasn't paying attention to you.
You can figure out something in there, Vince, right?
God.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, me. So it looks like we're getting ready for our first transition here. 111 lines for Meme, 118 for Mecex.
Meme looks very solid. There was a competition once in Minnesota, and I played next to Meme before I knew who Meme was, and the only thing I was impressed by was just kept maxing out over and over and over and over and over, which I think is the theme with Meme.
I think people are surprised with Meme. Meme is not a player who plays a lot online. He shows up to the regional, the last one, the Milwaukee regional. Wasn't really challenged until the finals, and really put up a strong performance. And just because you're not active doesn't mean that you've lost the skill, unless you've been Mullen.
That's true. Well, yes, yeah, unless you're Ben Mullen.
So 6-14 from Meme. This is
that's a monster lead. It's going to be hard to overcome, but it's still not impossible technically, but pretty tough. He's really got to put in the work. Mecex does. Mecex. Meme continuing to operate, just ABC Tetris, one after another. Yeah. Up top, Hepps and Kirby are looking like Kirby's got a pretty good lead this time.
Early days here, 62% Tetris rate, telling the tape. Hepps here not be able to get many Tetrises.
Yeah, sometimes we have our suffer games, but could be turning it around.
So we do have Kirby representing the tapas, right? They made it in. And so table tapping Kirby and the other three players rolling.
The tapping, it used to be we talked about will any DAS players make it in, and now we're talking about if any tappers will make it in.
Many tappers.
I see in chat someone says, I love bullying washed dassers. You're right about that. When you're a washed up dasser, this is what you do, you commentate. And actually, it's a pretty fun gig. So I'm here for it.
So Meme, she's looking for getting out of this situation. Mecex has an opportunity to close the gap. Meanwhile, Kirby still with the lead, 258 facing 185.
Yeah, for almost the first time, Meme has an imperfect screen. But she's knocking it down, doing well. Yeah, that'll knock it down. Okay, back to good Tetris. Oh, and another misdrop.
Oh wow, what a clear! This could be a single to open it up. There it is, Tetris for Meme.
Just
go to
beautiful.
789. Mecex clearing as well, 686. So this may come down to the kill screen right here in game one. That's round 0.
That's it.
Oh, Mecex, a couple double flips.
Yeah.
Certainly can navigate with a bar, and another one would be great here.
If he gets a bar, he's good. Oh, he's gold. And then, oh, that's good. Okay, so we got a little bit of a dig going, and it's already down by a bit. So this is going to be some work.
Yeah, they're looking to skim this down.
Okay, getting it down, but
for kill screen. Mecex and Meme, both ones who clutched out max outs with the kill screen in their qualifier.
Back in my day, I don't mean to sound old here, but he would have already lost because he couldn't make up that gap by the kill screen. But there is no kill screen for you youth. And here we go into that so-called kill screen.
Mecex down 200,000 points here.
It's a big gap to overcome.
Really will need Tetrises on that, or for Meme to top out. Meme's not known for topping out either. So,
yeah.
Oh, Mecex with a double flip.
Okay. So we got real problems here. Even for a roller, this looks tough. And we are gonna have a top out.
Meme with the max out takes game number 1.
Let's go, Meme. Now, I say I'm rooting for Meme openly, and that is true, because Meme is from Minnesota, but Mecex, I'm rooting for you too.
All right, up at the top, we have Kirby extending that lead. The early woes from Hepps is unable to catch up. That's the problem with same piece sets, right?
Yeah.
You get the same bars, and if you don't use them for Tetrises and your opponent does, that just means
it might be the rage factor too, because he had a game that was a little bit of a, things go wrong and then you get mad and then you get even, right? And that's, I think, what we might be seeing here.
And then you gotta imagine Kirby would want the lead at 18 going in as a tapper. 521 for Kirby transition.
Very, very good, very solid.
And transition for Hepps at 392.
I see a Team Mecex in chat, and I can confirm. I think, are we going to count down game 2 here? Do we do that?
We'll count down game 2 when we get the ready from the judge.
Oh, okay, okay. See, it's a learning process for all of us, folks. I don't know how to do the countdowns even.
Players get 30 seconds this year in between matches to get any warm-ups in.
Is that
and then
right?
once in case there was a control issue, we want to give it a little bit of time, but then we got to keep it moving.
See, this is where Ben should read the rules before he shows up to commentate. But he sure doesn't, guys.
Yeah,
that's why I got Pumpyheart in my corner.
We're at 576 for Kirby, and Hepps really just hasn't been able to close the gap here for 39.
Just some suffer RNG there for a little bit, but
neither player really been able to score post 19.
Yeah, and that's the way I play too. I can't score past 19, but that's because of inability. But got it down, doing the right things. All right.
We're ready to count down on the bottom. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! And a Tetris for Kirby. Oh my gosh, so many Tetrises today. How many times? If you were, what is the over/under for number of Tetrises this weekend that will be spoken?
Just the word Tetris
been said this weekend
at a Tetris competition. I think 4,000 times.
4,000? Is that high or low?
Are we counting like people just talking to each other?
What if we're talking? Yeah, all right. So what about into a professional mic? Oh, look at the line spin. Doesn't do anything but look pretty from Mecex.
Sometimes all that matters is looking cool.
That is cool. And on
people
18,
dig it.
We have seen the time and time again that rollers, it's kind of like their play toy, right? You know, it's like we give the dog a bone.
Yeah.
And we get to have fun. Rollers have fun on 18 from time to time.
Listen, Mecex, that's clippable. You're looking good. You're doing great. You're down in score. But
and Kirby misses the T-spin up top. That's complicate the board. But oh my gosh, Hepps had the long bar dependency.
They're both in digs. Kirby's just looking worse. That's looking tough. But he's got a big lead.
All right,
so now it's chase down time.
That's right. 798 is what Kirby has. The chase down target.
And I don't even know Hepps' ability on the kill screen, but I assume it's pretty decent.
It's got to be
see what
better
happens.
than Kirby with that rolling.
Probably better than mine.
Needs 799 or 798 and change. So I think Hepps might want a Tetris here to make it a little easier, but also wants to transition with a clean stack.
Oh, we got a little slight mistake from Mecex, probably on purpose just to look cool.
All of my eyes on top.
Got about.
Into a Tetris.
Now this is it. This is the chase down.
Hepps can. Oh, it doesn't get the two.
Okay,
oh, gosh.
all right. Well, maybe
that long bar gets over the next
very
one.
Nice, very nice.
Oh, a double flip of the L. Okay, bar's good.
This is in a good position, in a very good position.
And let's remind folks, this is not infinite line out. You've been watching a lot of infinite line out. You have till level 39 until the speed doubles.
Yeah.
So cannot line out this entire game.
And there is a point at which even these young folks are beaten by the game.
Down at the bottom, Mecex a little bit in behind, 138, facing 197, but all eyes on Hepps. Needs 16,000 more
This
points.
could honestly go either way, given how it looks. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a great get.
Crucial bar.
Only 8,000 to go. Can he get it? Oh, I don't think he can get it.
That's going to be it.
Kirby takes. Down goes Hepps.
Down goes Hepps, and we have a tie between Kirby and Hepps, 1-1 on the top.
All right. So, Meme and Mecex still fighting it out on the bottom here. Meme has a 122,000 point lead. Meme, of course, with that Minnesota magic. A couple of anecdotes about Minnesota.
Oh, and Mecex just topped out.
Oh, Mecex did top out. I guess.
Meme gets a gift here at 321. Meme gets
so that's game two.
Heart.
That's game two.
Game two. Let's go ahead and get the. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we got to golf clap that one. 144 to chase and missed it by 9. I see that in chat, and that's true. That's tough.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Well, back to my a few anecdotes about Minnesota. Why am I even saying this in a Tetris chat? I don't care. I want you guys to know. Did you know Minnesota has more blizzard warnings than any other state?
I can believe that.
But it might comfort you to know.
Yeah?
Well, not more than Alaska. We're not counting Alaska.
No, okay. Any of the real states.
Any of the real states.
Nothing like Alaska.
Not something like Alaska. But we also have more boats per capita than any other state in the nation.
Are there more boats than people?
No. There's 144 boats per 1,000 people in the great state of Minnesota.
Oh my
Thank you very much, Florida.
Is that the land of 10 lakes or something?
It's the land of small watercrafts.
Small watercrafts.
No, I don't know.
Commercial motorsport. Yamaha likes them. Loves them. Oh, me.
All right, so a little bit about the Tetris here. You might know it. Well, there's almost not much to say. They all have good stacks. The leads are not huge. Back to fun anecdotes about states.
That's right. Well, a very fun anecdote. I just moved to Nebraska this past year since CTWC, or maybe no, I was there at the last CTWC. Just moved to Nebraska, and I'm like kind of a 5-minute walk to Warren Buffett's house, who's kind of like, you know, the Oracle of Omaha, and he's just right down the road. I drive past him to work every day, and I just wave hi to Warren. I say, hey, what's up, buddy?
You wanted to live in an affluent neighborhood, but you forgot the difference between averages and medians.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
He probably lives in like a poor neighborhood, but its average income is like 70 billion.
That's right. Yeah, it's a modest home for the area. It's actually not the most expensive house. Not my house. My house is like dirt cheap, but this home is like not the most expensive on the block for sure. But it is. Oh yeah, Warren Buffett lives there. Security. It's kind of something crazy.
We got still not a huge amount to report. Meme and Mecex are very even. Mecex with a slight lead, which is good. Even though I said earlier that I'm rooting for Meme, I always root for deciders, always. So now I'm openly rooting for Mecex, and we have that.
All of these players comfortable, familiar with the competition. Hepps playing at CTWC UK tournaments. Kirby playing at all the Texas events. Mecex organizing CT Iberia, then competing there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
that's incredible.
They have all had their in-person shops, and of course, all of them compete online in tournaments such as Classic Tetris Monthly, Classic Tetris League.
So these folks, they're putting in the work. They're putting in the work.
No newbies in the finals here.
Oh.
Are there newbies anymore who make gold? I don't even know. I don't know. And I think right now they're all finally getting.
Mecex had, I believe, a long
29, 30
drought.
piece job.
Yeah.
32-piece job. We're seeing it now for Meme.
Yeah,
Meme can finish it with a Tetris as well.
And of course, you do kind of have to yell at the screen, even if you know your opponent's going to get it as well, because it's annoying.
It really is. 298 for Meme, 347 for Mecex up top. Kirby again with the lead here on 18, 385 for, and then for Kirby, 259 for Hepps.
Yeah, they all seem very comfortable. Not much in the way of nerves. I get nervous. It feels, to steal your nickname, it feels like my heart is beating out of my chest whenever I play. I got a pumpy heart.
You do have a pumpy heart.
Oh, my goodness.
Most people do, but not all people.
Not all.
The percent is high, though.
Let's hope. Let us hope.
And then let your philosophical debates on what is people in the chat, right? I'll let you figure out the AI part of
oh, goodness.
Do they have pumping hearts, or are they people? When do they become people? I'll let you figure that out.
It's too much. It's too much philosophy for me right now. But I will say this: I saw it was a meme. Speak of which, about what really makes people appreciate human art is how terrible AI art is.
It really does.
And I'm one of them.
It is the best time to go into human art as opposed to AI, because then you can use AI to make powerful expressions, right? The humanities, a lot of other things become automated.
Yeah.
Some things you can't.
Kirby's been doing some clutch plays recently and has a 72,000 point lead. This is a good opportunity to get into the lead. Meme has a slight issue to deal with, not a big one. Oh, not enough state trivia. Well, as you all might know, Minnesota State recently changed its flag, but this isn't about Minnesota. Oregon is the only state in the union with a two-sided flag.
I did not know that.
Did you know that? Yeah. It's got a different thing on the back than on the front, and they just own it. That's our flag.
Like trendsetters there.
Yeah.
Just like Mecex trendsetting with that transition. They're in the lead, 5:53. Meme, not that far behind in score, and has 10 lines in hand, so this could be tied up in pace.
Essentially tied on the bottom.
And you know, you can tell that. You can just take a quick glimpse of that Tetris rate on 18, and it'll more or less tell you how far behind.
More or less, yeah, and they're both at 60, both low 60s, so it's very, very close.
As we move a little further on, that Tetris rate, you know, the scoring calculation, each level gives you more of an exponential growth, and so later on, that Tetris rate can be made up by chase down, line outs, etc. Really great on 18 though. And we have transitions up top, 5:33 for Hepps, Kirby in the lead, 6:29.
Mecex is having, I would call this just an inspired performance. I think it's a great game, but still not a big lead because I mean, Meme is memeing. This could be trouble. This could be trouble though.
Flying out here, tournament
how quick it changes
on
later.
The line needs this dig.
Really? Okay.
Shift.
So that's a good piece. That's a good piece to get right then.
All right, flat burn from Mecex here. Love a T.
Let's go, Mecex.
No T coming.
That's a great piece.
But it doesn't get the rotation in. Needs a two flat piece. It's not coming. Mecex in trouble here.
Really incredible survival. Just incredible survival, even if he doesn't make it.
Hepps getting droughted. Oh my gosh, Hepps hangs.
Hepps
Kirby's going to top out, and Mecex is going to top out. No, the pieces don't come.
All right.
Oh my God, and Mecex is done at 6:84. Meme takes it and will be advancing. Oh my word. Hearts out to Mecex coming in from Spain. Eliminated with a steady, consistent Meme, and that's no joke.
A tough outcome there for sure.
Go ahead and count it down.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay. So I got some friends who used to live in Nebraska. It's a state I love. I think it's beautiful. I love Omaha.
Yeah, Omaha is a great city.
I'm actually a huge fan, and people might almost think in chat that I'm joking. I am a huge fan of America's mid-sized cities.
Yeah.
Because have you ever driven across LA? Yeah. I love LA, but no thank you.
A lot of people reporting in with 2.5-hour Ubers, 2 hour. I checked it was going to be an hour and a half, so I instead took the hour-and-a-half transit.
Yeah.
It's like, it'd be 2 hours and $200.
It's That's what I found with Uber. So we rented a car instead.
Wow. You rented a car instead of getting an Uber?
Literally.
Oh
because
my
it was one way. It was gonna be $204. And the car rental was $250. So like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Because then you're gonna have to pay $200 coming back, right?
Oh, ridiculous! Yeah.
Jeez. Well, I'm flying into Burbank next time. I learned my lesson there. The LAX maybe is a little far away from Pasadena. You always checked late at night. I was like, okay, so it doesn't take that long to get from Pasadena to LA, but it was 20 minutes on there.
Yeah, it's always far.
It's not so true.
So Omaha is just a beautiful city, and you can get to one end of it from the other in 20 minutes. Just like, that's just life.
mid-city. I can go to the edge of the city all in a 15-minute drive.
And you don't need to have 700 restaurant options versus 70, right? So you're fine that way too.
All good too. Like I don't, you know the
great barbecue.
Alton Brown.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right. On a Reddit AMA, it said, "What's the best hidden food city? Hidden food capital?"
Oh, Omaha.
Omaha. That's right. Yeah. It's really good food.
Oh my God, guys! It's Omaha.
I would not have moved there if the food wasn't good. A little bit. I was a little worried.
I guess we would be remiss if we didn't say something about the game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Honestly, not a huge amount to say. They're pretty close. They're both doing well.
Looks like the bars are coming a little bit more fruitfully than in those other games.
Yeah.
216.
Kirby's at an 83% Tetris rate, so Kirby's got the lead, not necessarily by much though. Oh yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a few more little bits of information here. Well, I don't know if I'm going to. Now it's very, very close, so there's nothing much to say about Tetris. I could give more state anecdote, I guess. I come from the state of North Dakota, so I am one of the Tetris players from one of the least populous states. But I never maxed out while I was in that state. It's still unknown if there's ever been a max out in the state of North Dakota. So if any North Dakotans know any good Tetris players, let me know. All right. I think there are several Kirbys. I was trying to remember if I had played. I know I've played a Kirby several times. It might not be this Kirby. Oh, and we got him on the big screen, looking good. Hepps showing a lot of leg. Very, very solid gameplay from both. 400 at 90 is very good. I always use the anecdote of 400 at 100 is decent. Oh yeah, I see in chat people talking about freaking out when you lose. You know, that's part of sports, in every sport. Don't worry about it. We all get mad. We all burn inside. Yeah, we had the big leg reveal.
Oh my gosh, and look at that, the crisp, you can't
just
tell.
Crisp.
It is, the LED wall here is amazing. It looks so
this is an LED wall? Yeah, this is like a single flat screen TV. It's amazing.
That's right, they're like a grid that you put together and assemble how large you want it to be. We don't have to worry about projectors, light, pollution, anything.
Wow.
It's all LEDs there. And I think the players are responding because Kirby's looking to pull off this upset.
This could be it. It's not a reverse sweep, but a reverse down from one to winning. I don't know what the nickname of that is. A reverse light dusting.
We wish it were a reverse, honorary reverse. And there we go, 517 for Hepps, 550 for Kirby.
All right, very close to transition, so we are about to transition on both screens pretty much simultaneously. There's one and there's the other. Still very close, but clearly Kirby has the lead.
Oh, a little bit of a double foot there from Kirby, but pretty manageable. It does take these burns.
Oh, that's tough, that's tough. So we got a dig coming up from Kirby.
And he's getting the bar over. Doesn't get the 5 tap.
So it's a chase down, but it's not a big one. So
one bar here will do it for Hepps.
That's going to be, guess what we got?
What do we got? Oh my gosh.
We got a decider.
Let's go. Yeah. Decider here.
This is the best part of the game.
Let's count them down. Decider.
In 3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
Woohoo! Woo! All right.
So Kirby here, our last seed, 48th seed.
So far, all they stopped.
That's right. Oh, you're talking simultaneously.
Oh, they had they had the same decision.
Had the same decision. Kirby, our 48th seed, sneaking in and had the pressure on Hepps, the 17th seed. It would not be our first 48th over 17th. We've had that happen before, famously with Burb upsetting Cheese.
Oh, it's 48th the last
48th
position?
Is the last spot on the board.
Kirby, what a way to... Oh, I love that's a story in and of itself.
And I totally missed this. That was an upset in the last round. Meme over Mecex.
Oh, that was an upset
That
too?
was an upset. Meme was the 41st seed, but as we saw, she's very good at competition play.
Yeah,
incredibly
Meme,
consistent.
Even if Meme were lower seed, I would still be just afraid of her because she's that strong. So
her reward is Fractal in the next round.
Yeah,
that's touches in 2024.
And I wouldn't put it beyond Meme to beat Fractal. And I know that's really a big statement.
I think that we could have the upset of CTWC on our hands.
She's got that Minnesota might. Probably owns a canoe. I mean, statistically.
Probably so. And I think Kirby, really got to block out all of what happened in that last game. Yeah. If you want the highest seed differential, this is one of the ways to get it. The first round, lowest seed. Hasn't been able to keep the pressure on. Tetris there for Kirby. Tetris for Hepps to go to 144. So one Tetris difference between these two.
Speaking of Minnesota anecdotes, one of the guys who was in the Mighty Ducks movie was here. He just walked by.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the chubbier one in the movie, but he's lost weight since.
Oh, yeah.
He was here. I got a picture with him.
He was here?
I can't remember his name. Is this single elimination? I think it is, yes.
All single elimination, all best of 5. So the good news, Ben, is that we have a little bit more time on Saturday this year, the way it shook out.
Okay.
We have a little less time on Sunday.
Okay.
Which is like so, we're going to get players prepped, ready for competitive play. You're going to see less Mullens this year.
Yeah. But you're going to see a lot of me.
Previous years. But you get Mullen on the mic. So.
You get Mullen on the mic, and I don't quit. Even when I win commentating, I keep going.
Even when you maybe should.
Even when I should stop, which is often.
No, I love it. I love Ben Mullen, everybody. It is amazing. We're going to get Ben today and tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Mullen than you can handle.
This is...
Oh, but hold on.
Almost any amount of Mullen is too much Mullen. We have, I don't want to use the phrase.
You don't want to use the phrase?
Well, should I use the phrase?
I think you can use the phrase if they get out of this.
Well, now it's not neck and neck anymore. Well, we'll call it elbow to chin.
Well, it's pretty close.
It is. It's definitely pretty close still.
What once was neck and neck is now torso to torso.
Torso to torso. Belly button to belly button. Two competitors locked in competition. It doesn't get better than this.
324 for Kirby, 280 for Hepps. A couple touches separating the two.
And it all comes down to this. This is for all the mustard. Oh, I can see on the other screen the professional commentators. This is the show.
We're professional, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I think we're professional too. Something like that.
My favorite city in America is in Nebraska.
Oh, really?
There's a place called Mullen, Nebraska.
Mullen, Nebraska.
I was going to move there when I retired.
There you go. Is it scenic and gorgeous and beautiful?
Probably not. It's a small town.
There's a lot of those.
There's a few.
There's one town where a population of 1 in Nebraska.
Oh, really? North Dakota has a few of those.
It's like one person manages the post office, the library, the town hall.
And let me tell you a little anecdote about my personality. I am going to find this and clip it and send it to Mullen, Nebraska's Facebook page.
Yeah, right. So you can move out. Mullen only.
Mullen only.
462 for Kirby, 378 for Hepps.
So Hepps has a little coming back to do here. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. He's down in lines though, so it's evener, but now he's not down lines. Okay. But 2 Tetris is down basically. Yeah, we are the underdog commentators.
The Undertaker.
Yeah. Hepps is doing great, but Kirby's just keeping that pressure on the whole time.
And that's kind of at the tail of the tape here. Kirby with the better 18 play throughout.
Yeah.
Except for game number 1. And you got to feel good being in the lead. Not as big as it's been in the past, but still going into transition with a lead where that can be tricky for a Tappa.
That used to be me. Whenever I was good at all, I could do pretty good 18, and that would get me a little ways in a competition. But I never had any good 19 in me at all. Just a fun fact.
Oh, and speaking of, need the LJ. We're gonna get the bar.
Those are rough. Those are rough combinations.
Kirby can and does open it with.
That's all very, very accurate stacking. Very nice.
And cleaned it up, but Hepps is able to add a Tetris, so there's a Tetris difference between the two.
Getting just a little closer now.
Another LJ dependency, none of them coming in time for Kirby. Kirby might go dirty here. Oh my God, dirty well is set up.
Bring in the dirt, bring in the dirt.
Okay,
they call him the garbage man. And he hits it. He hits that dirty Tetris, baby. Woo!
655.
But he's got an imperfect stack, and that might really equalize things in the long run.
We had a little bit of a drought there. Both players navigating it beautifully.
Really wise dig on the top there. That was great by Kirby. This is an apt finish to a decider.
This is exactly what
going way in like this.
Exactly what you want to see. Tetris for Kirby, Tetris for Hepps. 41,000 points separating the two.
Man, I see in chat someone says Hepps is so good, and that is true. And so is Kirby. This is just a delight to watch. These people are incredible.
Pushing themselves to the limits here. Kirby's going to have a little bit of a hole in the stack, so another opportunity for Hepps to sneak in a Tetris.
And that's all he'd need. He'd barely need any more than that. So this could be anybody's game.
And officially 14,000 point lead for Kirby. Kirby's trying to downstack here.
Kirby's got to get this back if he wants to win. Really making some good decisions. Oh, he's going for the dirty. He's going for the dirty, and he does get it.
822 for Kirby.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and he cleans it with a Tetris. Now that is professionalism at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
All of that cleaning with Tetrises has allowed Kirby to keep the lead here.
The lead. That was inspiring. I'm inspired.
Tetris form both. We're getting close to that penultimate transition.
The penultimate transition, that's right. I mean, roughly like 26 to the end. Feels like a penultimate lap, yeah.
That's right. Tetris for Kirby here. Kirby's going to want to maximize these touches. You might see a little bit more aggro play from Kirby. Yeah. Double well for Hepps.
And because they're fairly close, we could see a lot of this come down to the kill screen.
That's right. And you see down on the bottom, Kirby has that runway of a max out in 1.04.
Okay, so had a slight.
Hepps is not going to be able to get that runway into the next transition. Oh, and the bars.
Oh, okay.
Needs bars. The bars are coming.
He needs the bars, and they are coming.
But needs more.
Ooh,
we need more. More.
Might not be enough.
More. All right, Kirby's done.
Kirby's done.
Hepps are going to have to downstack right here.
Oh, goodness, he's got it.
Max out and change.
Oh,
going to get that over. But and Kirby does it.
Oh.
It's an upset.
Incredible. Kirby, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
The second ever 48 over 17. Hepps making it out from the UK.
An incredible showing by Hepps.
The hearts are incorrect. We'll get it fixed here. Kirby takes it.
It's possible you walk away.
Game 5.
You might walk away having lost, but what a performance by Hepps. Incredible.
Hello everyone, your underwater host Sharky here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video if you did. Comment down your favorite moment. For me, it would have to be the decider between Hepps and ID Kirby, especially towards the end. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more content and support the CTWC team. And if you really want to support the team, become a channel member where you can get access to perks and exclusive member-only content coming out soon. Remember to also tune in to Classic Tetris on Twitch or YouTube today to watch WPLC 2024 Ohio Regional. Now, as I said in the last video at the end of the video talk, it will be a chance for one player in particular to make history. Huff has won this regional 3 years in a row, being one of 3 people to win an IRL event back to back to back. If he wins this year, however, Huff will become the first person in Classic Tetris history to win an IRL event 4 years in a row. But now it's time for everybody's favorite moment at the end of these videos. It's time for the lore drop. The next matches will consist of Doge vs Wallbant and Broden vs Dan V. Let's dive into the first match. Doge vs Wallbant can be very interesting. Doge himself, despite having a solid run in 2023 making top 16, hasn't been terribly active in the online comps. Whereas in contrast to Wallbant, who's had a tremendous rise across various events in the 2024 season. He's been undefeated in his tier and gauntlet, making it into both the Masters and Challengers brackets in CTM multiple months, and winning a regional in Canada to allow him a free entry fee paid for in CTWC this year, and much more. So this is definitely a match to keep your eye on to see if Doge can kind of shake off the rust, or will Wallbant, being under this consistent competitive practice, advance to the next round. Now, Dan V vs Broden is a really interesting matchup. Broden, ever since his CTWC debut in 2019, has always been a player to be on the lookout for. He made top 16 in 2019, and then top 8 in 2020. However, when he took a gap year from competing in 2021, people thought maybe it was over, until he showed up in 2022 and placed in top 8 with a field full of rollers, while he was still a tapper. After taking another break in 2023, Broden is back, still tapping, but he's also developed rolling as a grip switch for the faster speeds. Now, that is definitely a list of achievements, but of course we can't leave out Dan V because he has had a similar rise in recent times too. After making it to top 32 in his debut CTWC in 2021, he would make top 16 in 2022. However, 2023, he was a round 1 exit, placing in top 32 again. Since that CTWC, however, he has improved significantly since. Not only has he been able to take down Scooty in the French Regional earlier this year, but he's been a consistent threat in online tournaments, generally making Masters and CTO. The question of this match is whether or not Broden will be able to keep up with Dan V, especially when it hits level 29 speed with his grip switch, or will Dan V make a statement that he's the one to be on the lookout for. Lastly, I want to talk about once again the CTWC 2024 and the Celebration Jerseys, as they are back and available for order. Once again, unlike last year's designs, these will be able to be 100% personalized, so you can have your name on the back and a number, just about anything. So if you missed out on getting one of these jerseys in time for CTWC this year, this is your chance to order one, because after this, these designs won't come back. Also, we are doing a special variation of the Celebration jersey, which I'm wearing right now, which instead of the yellow mesh that you have on the shoulders, it's black mesh to celebrate the release of the CTWC videos. The CTWC 2024 jersey, which is this jersey right here, will be $55, and both variations of the Celebration jersey will be $65 plus shipping. Alternatively, we have some exclusive deals since, once again, YouTube release. You can buy 2 for $100 in free shipping, 3 for $130 in free shipping, or 4 for $160 in free shipping. For more information, check the description. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and relevant info for that will also be in the description. But that's all for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you stayed to the end, somewhere in your comment put lore drop or Sharky lore drop, just so I know that you're watching this. Anyways, I'm your underwater host Sharky, and I'll see you in the next video of CTWC 2024.